Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we're going to replace the brake caliper bolts on both sides with the ProBolts here that I bought from MoTo-D Racing. I used to buy my ProBolts through ProBolt USA, and they would ship it out from the UK. And then I discovered that MoTo-D here actually stocks them in their Connecticut warehouse. So I got these bolts within a couple of days. So quick shout out to MoTo-D for stocking these. You'll see that this is pre-drilled for safety wiring. True story, about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, one of my friends, he was riding on track and his right brake caliper bolts wiggled free at the end of the back straight. Luckily, the left-hand side brakes were working. So he did manage to get the bike slowed down somewhat, but he did go off track, he did crash. Fortunately, he was not injured, and fortunately, the bike was not too badly damaged. So, whether you're using stock bolts or these kind of bolts with safety wire, you just got to make sure they're nice and tight and secure before every session. Do not skimp on that one very important step. Now, to take these bolts out, you need a 14mm socket. So you can see I've already loosened one out with a 14mm, and now it's ready to just pop right out. Let's go ahead and weigh this. Okay, it's on pounds. So that one weighs 0.071, and this weighs 0.046. Okay, so before installing this bolt, or each of the bolts, I'm going to add some anti-seize lubricant. Metals of different composition, when they get heated up, they tend to fuse. And the last thing you want is for a brake caliper bolt to get stripped while it's in there. And believe me, that's happened to me before. And it's a real pain getting a stripped bolt out of the brake caliper. All right, so one of the bolts, the top bolt, has been replaced. Now I'll start off on the bottom bolts and do the same thing. Okay, so both the bolts have been inserted, and now I'm going to torque it down. According to the service manual, it requires a torque of 40 Newton meters. You should verify that on your own if you're planning to follow what I'm doing. I'm by no means a certified mechanic. This is a hobby for me. So please verify anything and everything that I do. But as far as I can tell, it requires a 40 Newton meter torque. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll come back and safety wire this. All right, so the job is done. The brake caliper bolts on both sides have been replaced, and then I've got a nice safety wire just going down. I'm going to keep the bolts nice and secure. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Post any questions, and I'll try to answer them.